Hi dear Pisces, welcome back. This is A from High Fives Tarot, and this is your July 2023 Sun, Moon, Rising sign and Venus general reading for the sign of Pisces. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message is the one for you. But I've always believed in synchronicity, so there must be something in here that you need to hear today. Welcome back and thank you for being here. The continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could also scroll down at the bottom of the reading to read articles and make your own 3-card spread. Just don't forget to set an intention before you shuffle the deck, just so you wouldn't see yourself shuffling it all over again, just so you could get the answer that you want to hear. You have to trust the message of the cards. Let's get first the core energy of your reading. An issue with communication with your mom, perhaps. An issue, communication issue with your wife could be. There seems to be a presence of somebody who is very strong-willed, very intelligent around you. But this could also be you. You could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or an air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. This is such a strong force here. Somebody who is smart, somebody who knows what to do, somebody who has planned the next steps around this situation. This may be a breakup for some of you, but this could also be a long time venture, could be a business venture, and both of you are in disagreement with what has to be done with this business. A failure in communication, a miscommunication, misunderstanding between the two of you, or perhaps there seems to be Cold War, if I may put it that way, a Cold War between the two of you. The Queen here, this signifies a presence of a female figure around you. As I've mentioned, this could be your mom, but this could also be your partner, a female partner, who may have been, I don't know, who may have neglected a household situation. Could be household income, could be failing to take care of your children's welfare, failure to have, not really a failure, but could be a mistake on their part, a petty hiccup, a hiccup in terms of managing finances at home, or managing some household stuff that they need to do, managing some responsibility at home. I could be connecting with a Pisces born individual who's married. Let us get more energy surrounding that. Page of Wands. Wanting to start a venture, could be wanting to start a business, could be focusing on their own business. Perhaps your partner is now wants to focus on them being an entrepreneur, and perhaps there's an argument between the two of you that you are telling them that you're the one who's doing the work, you're the one who will, they don't have to work. And perhaps there is an disagreement surrounding that, because they want to earn their own income, earn for themselves, and perhaps focus on finances. And you seem to be in disagreement with some financial stuff. Could be a property. Perhaps you are buying a home and you are not on the same page as far as buying a new home is concerned. This could be a long-standing issue. For some of you, you could be having troubles with your mother-in-law, or having troubles with your parents-in-law, and for the longest time you want to stay out of that. For the longest time you just feel so unsatisfied and emotionally unhappy with your in-laws being at home, or sharing your home with in-laws, or perhaps you could be dealing with your partner or your wife, your husband, could be your husband, This King of Swords, very intelligent, very smart, very obsessed with planning. Whoever this person is, this person may be, for some of you, struggling with mama's boy, and you're having a hard time making decisions because your partner seems to be deciding based on what their parents would say. Perhaps you live with their parents in the same roof, and for the longest time you are arguing about that part of the home situation. I mean, you want to you don't want to share your home with your partner's parents. It's not that you hate them, it's not that you don't want to build a relationship with them, but it's more of the decision making is not focused on you as a husband and wife or as long-term partners, but the in-laws seem to be meddling with decisions at home. It's not that you don't love each other, but you just want to focus on building a family, or focus on that romantic romance between you and your person. I strongly feel that the other person in this connection seems to be keeping their saying promises, but these promises have never happened. What is that Page of Wands? The cards are falling. See? Communication. This one. If ever there is something that the universe wants to tell you this early, it's that you would have to work on that communication with your person. You would have to engage in a heartfelt conversation with your person. You may have certain expectations, and both of your expectations are never met, but this could also be a situation wherein your partner seems to promise you a lot of stuff and they're not following through. There is a sense of maturity down the road and victory. If you are struggling with household income or finances, perhaps it's time for you to work on that plan, since your partner seems to be very smart about money. One of you're not on the same page in terms of finances, and this is what's troubling or affecting the relationship. Perhaps I strongly feel that both of you will choose each other in the long run, and there's nothing much. This is such a hiccup, just a hiccup down the road, and this is something that would not be detrimental to your relationship to a point that you will break up because of finances. I feel that it's not a make or break thing. You will choose each other no matter what, and I strongly feel that you wanting to acknowledging your misgivings and acknowledging your fault or your accountability in this connection, with you acknowledging that you are on the road, or you are one step towards arriving at a win-win situation, arriving at a win-win situation, and this will bring you victory. Perhaps you might want, if you're having that talk or conversation about this argument, I strongly feel that one of you may have to, I strongly feel that it's you, because you wouldn't be watching tarot readings without, just for nothing. Perhaps you are also thinking that, how am I at fault? How can I change things? Where can I make changes where it needs be? How can I communicate this further? Some people, perhaps your partner, as I've mentioned, may have promised something to you in the past. That could mean moving out of the family home and buying a home for you and your kid, or for you and your kids, building a family. But You don't want to be, you don't want to appear as a bad person. You don't want to appear the villain. Your partner is recognizing this, and perhaps this is something that keeps them up at night, because they want to provide for you, and they would want to make you feel happy about this relationship. But at the same time, this would be at the expense of him or her leaving the parents. So it's very hard for him or her. You are losing patience, and you are on the verge of on the verge of leaving the situation behind. Perhaps you might want to talk about how you would manage your finances, conjugal property or finances. That would be a win-win situation. That is, how can you negotiate, and how can you practice patience, self-control? How can you, there would be a windfall of money coming your way. This could be a business, a new business venture. Could be this business venture is a solution to your financial woes. I mean, it's not really like you are in debt, or it's not like you are at wit's end in terms of finances. It's just that there has been mismanagement of resources in the past, or perhaps there has been incompatibility in terms of priorities, and this is something that has been a long-standing issue between the two of you in your relationship. And both of you are alphas, if I may put it that way. Both of you have strong personalities, and perhaps for in one way or another you are clashing. You have strong personalities to a point that you disagree, and you would not back down. You would fight for your beliefs. You will fight for your values. But if this has been causing you unhappiness, discontent, and perhaps on the verge of breaking up, or on the verge of leaving the situation behind, perhaps it's time for you to shake things up. Humility goes a long way, because in the end, both of you knows that you would choose each other no matter what. If this is a love situation, or if this is about a marriage situation, both cards here show that you would choose each other in the long run. There's nothing else who is bound to help you but the two of you. So you might as well negotiate, or you might as well compromise. Meet the other person halfway, so that you would find a solution that would be a win-win one. Find a solution that would help you in the long run. Okay, so what you have also here, perhaps the universe is telling you to practice self-discipline and strength of character. Make changes where it needs be, and accept, or be humble enough for you to welcome in change and growth in your life. That is what the temperance here wants to know. You self-control, patience, discipline, not allowing your emotions to overpower your insight, not allowing your emotions to overpower your analytical your mind, the power of your mind. If you have gone through a talk between your person, on what to prioritize in terms of money, perhaps it might also help for you to set your clear goals, and have that passion, the grit, or the willpower to focus on that goals. Whatever this common goal is, this may be in this may be not something that you would really love to do. This is something that may jeopardize something that you believe in, or something that is against your will. But the universe now is telling you to strike that balance and find the common ground. Find the common ground. If you would want to be successful in this relationship or in this partnership, perhaps it would help you to communicate clearly, to be patient, practice self-control, and find the middle ground, find the common ground between you and your person. This is temperance, and this is some maturity. The chariot is not just about victory, but it is also about willpower, finding the balance between opposites, finding the balance between the duality of truth. So get into that heartfelt conversation, and no matter how much you fight for your beliefs, or no matter how you lose in a situation, at the end of the day, you will choose each other no matter what. So let us get what the universe wants you to know. Oracle card. What do you want? Our transformation, as I have mentioned. Sorry for that noise. That's my dog who is snoring. Transformation. Is this a woman? This is a butterfly, a dress that is turning out to be a butterfly? Or is it a butterfly turning a dress turning out to be a butterfly, or a butterfly turning to be a dress? So what I've mentioned a while ago, transformation, this comes after death, the death card. Transformation, regeneration, something new is happening. Make changes where it needs be, and allow the changes that are happening around you. Be open and consciously allow this change to happen in your life, because this thing right here is a sign that you need to shake things up. You need to turn that leaf. You need to turn this chapter. If this argument keeps on pulling pulling the relationship down, then it's time to make a change. This is also a sign that slow and steady wins the race. You don't have to rush. You don't have to be quick. What matters is that you may set a common goal, a common goal, and work towards that. Practice makes progress, and perhaps learn to negotiate, or learn to meet your partner halfway. So continuation of this reading is in the link in the description box below. One more oracle card for you, and you could do your own 3-card spread there. The decks used here, that blog the blog that I am creating, it's a fun one. You could visit it every day so that you could draw oracle cards every day. So I hope to see you there, and I hope to see you next time. My name is A. Thank you for being here. Bye.